Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jennifer Hardy, and this is the Unstoppable Podcast Show. Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. I am so excited as today I have the beautiful Dijana joining me. How are you, Dijana?
I'm fine, and I absolutely love how you pronounce my name. I absolutely love it. I always have a laugh when you say it, and a lot of people. You are not the only one. A lot of people have challenges with pronouncing my name. It's actually Dijana because I come from Balkans.
Silent J.
we don't say J. Yeah. But you can go with D. I'm absolutely fine with D.
I love it. So tell me then, Diana. Tell me, hon, today during our episode, you want to talk a little bit about the work-life balance, which is so important to all of us trying to nail it. It can be so tricky though, can't it?
Tell me about it. A part of having my own business and running all these crazy life fulfilling activities within voluntary work and as a philanthropist, I also have 3 kids, and juggling between life, work can be overwhelming.
Absolutely.
And my mission is really to empower women, and mostly female entrepreneurs and moms. I'm so passionate about helping moms to actually not to juggle, but to have a flow in their work-life balance.
Yeah, absolutely. So important. So tell me, have you always been an entrepreneur?
Yes, we have actually, this May, we have been celebrating 15 years in business.
Amazing. Excellent. So that is really exciting. Congratulations. But can you tell us then, let's go back a little bit to the beginning of your story. So, like, where were you brought up? What was your upbringing like? Were you really businessy then? Like, did you do, kind of business studies? Or was this something that was just in your heart, that you knew that you didn't want to work for anyone else, you wanted to work for yourself? Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Yes. So, 2003, we decided to jump in a train of entrepreneurship. Me and my husband, we opened first, it was a chain retail store of fashion accessories. And we were working, by then I knew that I want to work because we had let's take a step backward. I am born in Slovenia. My parents are from Bosnia and my husband is from Kosovo. So we are complete multicultural combo. So we always knew that we want to work internationally because we both have families all around the world and we were traveling a lot. And somehow we said we will open this store and we will connect internationally. So we were importing fashion accessories from Sweden, from Italy, from China, from everywhere, from Germany. And it was quite exciting because we were actually competing with big stores back then in Slovenia, in Ljubljana. So we quickly, in 1 year, we opened 3 stores and it was amazing. At that time, I also started my bachelor degree within Ljubljana Business School. And I knew that this is me. I always knew that I will be an entrepreneur, and it was just went hand in hand. I feel it in my heart. And because my mom and father, they were really hardworking people. And I always had this, I don't want to work so hard. For someone else, because I saw that they were really overwhelmed by their bosses, and they really didn't want to. This was not the life that I wanted for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
After we got our first daughter, so she is 10 years old now, and I said, you know what? Entrepreneurship is a little bit hectic right now. Having a baby, and I always say that having a baby and growing a business goes really hand in hand, because you get an idea, you're pregnant with idea, and then you give a birth to idea in a business as well.
Yeah.
And I think that that's analogy with the kid. You're so excited, and then like baby comes to the world, you have so much stuff to do, and there are ups and downs, of course, and it's in business the same. And I said, you know what, we will hand over to some people, or we got employees in our business. And this was really, really hard thing for me to do, to just give my baby to someone else. But
Yeah.
I had a complete trust in the girl who were running at the time. She was our manager for our stores. And I went and take care of our baby. And I got an amazing job actually at the faculty where I was studying and did my bachelor degree as a HR manager, which was absolutely amazing because I had a little bit leadership role. I was responsible for 250 people for education and everything. And that's where my teaching role kind of came. So fast forward, my story kind of started 5 years ago when we from Ljubljana, petty little town, we moved to big cosmopolitan city, Stockholm. And being 30-year-old and actually struggling, I'm an extrovert, and actually struggling to into a place where Swedish are very, very closed, you know, they don't let you in and so on. And I really struggled getting friends and really get my position in I don't know, in socializing. Yeah. So it was really, really hard for me. And first year I really struggled finding friends, defining who I am, and what I want to do. So yeah, it was a juggle. 5 years we were literally juggling. We had 3 businesses running and 2 of them closing. And right now I'm in complete online world, coaching women worldwide. And this is absolutely my jam. I don't want to go out and I want to be.
Oh, love it. Do you adore the online world then? You found your thing, yeah?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. I love to be outside, but I really love to be inside and really deliver my message through I'm tech nerd, and I really love to deliver my message through different media, different platforms. And this is totally my jam. Totally.
Excellent. I absolutely love it. So tell me, if there's someone out there just now and they are listening and they're thinking, you know what, I don't want to do what I'm doing now. I want to change things. I want to work like you, like what you've just talked about there. What would be your biggest piece of advice for them just now?
I would say you really need to be clear about your passion. What is it that you are passionate about? Because if you are in the place right now where you don't feel that you have fun, there is literally no one that can tell you you need to do this. You are in control of your life, and you can say, and you can make this decision right away and say, this is not the life that I want to be, that I want to have, and just make a step. I'm a big advocate of baby steps, but you need to take that first step and to like free yourself. Because there is no one who is like, we live in this world, 21st century, no one can tell us you need to do this. You have absolute control of your life, and just go and own it.
You know, that is completely 100% right. You have to make the move. Absolutely. You have to change things up. The thing is, we've got free will, you know, we either choose to stay in the environment that we're in, or we choose to change it, as scary as that might be. But what's even scarier is staying somewhere where you're unhappy.
Absolutely.
Now,
I think, you know, I talk a lot about about fear. I don't think that people are actually afraid of failure, because through our life, we are actually really comfortable with failure. But we don't acknowledge, and we are not aware of our successes. And this where I think that people are they are afraid of success. Really like to live life of your dreams. I think that that's people scares the most, that I will like finally find my biggest dream and I will live it. That's, I
Why
think.
do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Because we are just comfortable, you know, we just become comfortable and we don't want to stand out. And for me, that was a big part of my upbringing, because I was a Bosnian kid in Slovenia, where we had like really, kids were really mean to me. I was a Bosnian kid. I was like a refugee there, and really, really, I was so much bullied. But I always like kind of wanted to claim my rights, you know. I wanted to be visible. I wanted to stand out. And once I embraced that I can be whoever I want to be, my life is so exciting.
Yeah, totally changed. Talk to me a little bit about that then. So you were saying, you know, when you were younger and the bullying and stuff. I mean, were you very, very young? Do you remember it really clearly, or? Yeah, you a little bit.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, yes, I remember. Girls were really mean. And I have 3 girls, and it's happening again to my girl, to my biggest daughter, because she's in a society, in Swedish society, where girls are really mean. And she's also like a girl who is like foreigner. And I have this strong life purpose to give her wings, to not be, this is my biggest passion, to give her everything that she doesn't feel that she's somewhere where she can't speak, where she can't show her like really who she is. Be whoever you want to be. And that's, I'm so strong and passionate about this, to give my girls that you are in the right place, and claim it and be your full power, and no one can take this away from you. So through my story, I go to help my kid first.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I was obviously bullied as well as a child, and I can still remember it really clearly. And it's funny how now we are both in this role of female empowerment. I mean, we could be sitting at home bitter, you know, kind of moaning about how that happened. But yet what we've done is we've taken that adversity, if you like, and we've completely turned it on its head. And now what we're doing is, you know, providing the space, not just for our girls, for our family, but for women in general to speak up and be heard and not be bullied, you know? So it's amazing. It's really empowering. It's wonderful to hear you speak about this. So tell me then, for people who already do have a business, they are looking to scale it, they're really excited about that, they want to get bigger, they want to get more visibility, they want to be seen in front of their dream clients and customers. What would your, let's say, 3 biggest tips be for them that are ready to take that next move?
I would say that because we are speaking about, that was my biggest struggle, because I didn't know who I want to really work with. When I started my online business, I thought that everyone is my ideal client. And with your help, I totally niched that down. And it was actually with like women who feel that stress and overwhelm and guilt of juggling both business and life. Especially like moms can feel like really, really guilty working in their business, not spending time with their kids, and vice versa. We're being with kids, and there are a lot of to-do lists that I need to really do. How to actually go from that guilt. And for me, it was like really, really niching down for moms, to empower them that they really can build their business while raising their kids. That's totally that's totally possible for everyone. And you don't need to do this or this. You can have both. You really can have both. You just need to like find your balance, how to be like really productive versus being busy in your business. Find those tools, find those structure, find the right plan that works for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It has to work for you. I mean, you can follow other people's templates, but really you need to do what works for you all the time. Tell me about productivity then. What are some of your tips when it comes to productivity and getting stuff done?
Yes, for me, it's like as I said, I'm total tech nerd. I use three project management tools that are Asana, Trello, and Evernote. I'm totally hooked up with Evernote, and I use it for my both personal and business. And these three tools help me really to structure my day-to-day activities. So I would say, like, really have plan in place. Whatever that works for you, however do you want to structure it, but stick to the plan. We live in this world where spirituality is really, really promoted, but you also need to have some strategies in place when it comes to business.
100%. I agree with it 100%, yeah.
Then I'm really conscious about how much time do I actually spend on one activity. What is that like? Is it like, I use Pomodoro technique. And when I say now I have to do 3 things today, there are income producing activities. Yes. Be aware, not like posting your social media or whatever. Income producing activities. So that's like working with clients, working on content, getting offers, and that's kind of stuff. So 3 priorities, and I spend 3 Pomodoros for each activity. Awesome. So 25 minutes, and I do it with an app called Good Time. Total disclaimer, I don't have anything to do with Good Time, but I really love that app, and it's amazing. So this really tracks your productivity, and you stay in focus. And it's essential to actually take a break when you are, especially when creating content. I think that people just, after a certain period, you lose focus and you need to take a break. I don't have water or drinks or anything around my desk when I'm working, when I'm in my zone. Really, when I feel that I'm thirsty, after 25 minutes, I go up, I stretch, I take my water, and then go back. And this is actually proven that it raises your productivity for 30% with second flow.
Awesome. Love that. Fantastic tip. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So much
fun. And multitasking. No multitasking.
Yeah, goodness. How many of us try and do that? But it doesn't lead to any kind of success. Yeah, I know. I completely agree. Multitasking has to stop, guys. It has to stop. So tell us, that's been so wonderful to have you speaking today, and it's been awesome to just learn a little bit about you and what you're doing. So tell me at the moment then, obviously you're coaching. What is the kind of, if a woman was to come to you, how would you be able to help her?
Okay, so essentially, I'm a goal mapping practitioner, and I really love to help women. A lot of people right there, they don't have goals, and I'm so not stressed out, but I see the vision. I see that you have a potential, but you don't know where to go. You don't know where are you aiming. And my biggest mission is to actually put in place goals, set up this plan, have big dreams and plan for success. And together with this combination, you can really impact the world. And people who are trying, or women who are trying to actually make a progress, you need to be aware that you need to have goals, whatever they are, write them down. It's proven, and science says that 40% of people who are actually writing down their goals, they actually achieve them. So goals need to be written down. They are not in your head. They need to be written down, and you need to follow every step every day. You need to follow that plan every day.
Love it.
Commitment.
Yeah, 100%. Amazing. So tell us, hon, where can we find you?
Okay, so you can connect. These days, I really love Instagram. So you can find me on Instagram at Dijana, that's with J, Dijana Llugolli. There are 4 L's in my last name. And on Facebook, I'm generally on Facebook. I have a free group of fearless and successful fempreneurs. Right now, we have actually a 3 mini series of how to get from passion to profit, and this is my 3 P's strategy, passion, profit, and passion, productivity, and profit. And it's awesome. It's like 30 minutes training where I actually guide you and I give you my blueprint, how I set up my day, how I plan my goals, and how I do my profit planner for 90 days or 1 quarter. Now we are getting into the 3rd quarter, and it's very important that we have a plan in place. So yes, Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, that's my thing.
Love it. Absolutely awesome. And what we'll do as well, of course, for you guys listening out there, is if you're listening via Podbean, we will put this information there too, so that you guys can really easily find it. Thank you so much for being on today. It has been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, finally. And I really, really, really respect all the work you do and how are you empowering women. And it's really, really an honor to speak on your podcast show.
Oh, thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you. So what I will say, everyone that is listening out there, go and check Dijana out. I just want to spell your name so that everyone's got it, just in case they're listening via iTunes and can't jump on. So it is DIJANA LLUGOLLI, and go and find her community, find her group, and connect with her, because she is awesome. And she is, she walks the walk. Having 3 kids is not easy, so you have to be productive, you have to be on the ball, you have to be awesome at what you do, and she is. So thank you so much, everyone listening out there today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is for you, whatever you're doing today or tonight. I wish you all the love in the world, and I hope you have a super productive time. Lots of love, everyone. See you later.
Bye.